Hello and welcome to my video, lesson 1.3 and 1.4. This shows up in both, about taxes, about GST in this case. In Alberta, GST, which is Goods and Services Tax, so that adds 5% to the price. So just a little reminder, 5%, if you wrote it like percent, literally percent is trying to show you a fraction here. A fraction, something over something. And since it says per and cent is like dollars and cents. Cents have to do with 100. So per 100 is what it's telling you, per 100. So like this, 5 out of every 100. So 5 cents on every 100 cents, or 5 cents per dollar. Or you could write it like this, 0.05. Those are all the different ways you could write it. Now, that's really important or helpful to remember because that's how it shows up over here. Awesome. Okay, so in Alberta, GST adds 5%. So GST can just be calculated by taking our retail price, or whatever the regular selling price is, and multiplying by 0.05. That gives us the GST. All right, so that gives us GST. Now the actual price is the retail price, whatever it says, plus GST. So we just would add this here. Let's use different colors so you can actually see it. So we just add this right here. So retail, let's write this out. I'm going to use this as empty space. It's not actually for the question, but retail price plus retail price times 0.05. 0.05, sorry. So what you'll see is we have retail in two spots here. We have retail there, we have retail here. So that means we can actually simplify this equation to retail coming outside of a set of brackets here. Retail times 1 plus 0.05. Okay, or you could just write it as retail times by 1.05. So that is where it comes over here. So I just wanted to show you how I got to this equation here. Those are the two squared or circled equations are the two most important ones, but the intermediate equation is useful to know about anyways. Okay, so let's erase all this stuff. Need more space, blank space, perfect. Okay, a TV on Amazon is listed as $450. How much money will be charged to your account if you purchase that TV? So the question is, how much is the actual price, the real price? Well, let's use this equation. All right, so actual equals retail plus, whoops, not plus, we're using this other one here, 1 times by 1.05. Okay, so let's put in the retail price of $450 times by 1.05, and we are going to end up with, we're going to just type this in our calculator, 0.05, we're going to end up with being charged $472.50. So it shows up as more once we actually buy it. So it's actually quite important to budget for GST when you're looking at how much things are going to cost, because GST actually adds a lot, and it adds up every time you buy something. It's 5% gone, 5% gone, 5%. It's interesting to note that GST is not charged on groceries, I believe. Yeah, but restaurant it would be charged. I'm just thinking if that's right. I think that's right. So anyways, groceries aren't charged, restaurants are. Gas, if you go to fill up gas at a gas station, the taxes are already included. So those are two situations where it won't be. But it will tell you in the questions in terms of this math class. Okay, so that's how much we'll be charged if we try to purchase the TV. Okay, let's take a look at this other question here. How much GST is on a $20 water bottle? Well, this is just asking, just straight up, what is the GST? So we're getting this from this question, from this part up here. So GST equals retail times by 0.05. All right, so we just need to write down our retail price. Sometimes I write backwards, which is kind of strange. And multiply it by 0.05. So 20 times by 0.05, and it's $1. Guess I could have done that in my head. But yeah, it's $1. So that would be the GST on a $20 water bottle. So if you see a $20 anything, you know it's actually going to cost you $21 because retail plus GST equals actual. All right, I hope this video helps you understand GST and taxes a little bit better. If it tells you a different province and it tells you a different number here, you just change that number inside. There's no problem there. It's just changing the number. So keep that in mind. This number might change if you're in a different location. I hope this video helps, and good luck.